According to Joss Whedon, Season 4 is all about completely losing oneself and trying on new identities, and the show represents this through Freudian philosophies on the id, ego, and superego.
That's right, I got your number, id boy.
The id is all desire and impulses, the superego is the moral compass that is shaped by
I didn't
society,
know it was evil. You knew it was beer. Well, excuse me, mister. I spent the 60s in an electric Kool-Aid funky Satan groove.
It was the early 70s, and you should know better.
and the ego is the mediator between the two.
Drowning your troubles over Parker. Mind-frying man.
Episodes like Beer Bad and Wild at Heart show what happens when balance is lost and the id takes over completely. In his book Myth, Metaphor, and Morality, Mark Field writes, Joss is taking these three themes, identity, mind control, and social indoctrination, and is using them to raise basic questions about human identity and the extent to which we should be able to construct our own identity as part of our existential project. Inspired by the English TV show The Prisoner and Anthony Burgess's book Clockwork Orange, the initiative hints at these themes by cleverly comparing the evil, soulless Spike with the moral and very human Riley Finn. In true subversive form, the morally decrepit Spike becomes the victim, being robbed of his identity through a behavior-controlling chip, while the upstanding Riley is revealed to be one of the initiative. The scene where Spike escapes the initiative was intentionally framed by Joss Whedon to be heroic, revealing the show's stance on operant conditioning and the initiative in general. But what's even more fascinating than the contrast between the two characters is the subtle mirroring.
A lot of guys would like to get their hands on her.
Slayer.
The verbal and visual parallels connecting Spike and Riley are intriguing, as both desire and seek out Buffy sexually, or in a sex-adjacent way if we're going with the vampirism as sex metaphor. Both are products of their environment, and both seek solace and make a connection with Willow, Buffy's metaphorical spirit. While on the surface it may seem as though we do not know very much about Riley yet, by mirroring him with Spike, the show is able to give us clues for the future. If the initiative is willing to modify the impulses of supernatural but sentient beings, who else are they trying to control? And is it possible that Spike is not the only victim here?